Hi, I'm Richard Cains, manager here at Prom Parts and also part-time ski racer. Started ski racing when I was 11 years old, way back in the early 80s. Competed in the Bridge to Bridge, the first ever event as a skier. I've driven it a couple of times, skied it again, and then skied again last weekend. And that was 30 years prior to that, was the last time I actually skied in the event. It was very rare when I was skiing as a young kid for my mum or parents to come and watch because they were quite nervous or terrified about accidents and issues, and Mum showed up for this event. She seemed to enjoy herself. I survived, which is a good thing. Pretty nervous for the race. I was a bit speechless, probably, and also a bit over chatty with the guys rushing around to do stuff, but once the flag dropped and I was in the water, it all disappeared and was just awesome fun. I think there was a lot of muscle memory that come back into play. When I did my first training run about 9 weeks ago, it had been the best part of 30 years since I've been on a ski race ski. A bit apprehensive about it, got on the first time, thought it was all automatic, remembered what to do, felt quite comfortable, and then from that point the training just built up to the speeds that we needed to ski out behind this boat, and felt pretty comfortable the whole way through. Didn't have any concerns during the race where I was going to tip off or crash. It just seemed all automatic, quite free flowing. Crew was good, the boys were buzzing. Into the first leg they were skipping around like 3-year-old children on candy. They were having a ball. Sean drove the boat spectacularly. Richie was a great observer, no complaints whatsoever. In fact, we're going as far as entering the next ski race, the Twin Rivers ski race. We had that much fun.
And then it's Phantom on the outside of them with Madison Vincent, and then Richie Cains.
Have a look at two in a peak. The boys are working overtime in the crosswash. The observer's going to fall out. Big Richard Cains leans back casually. He'll be smoking a Marlboro in about 6 minutes. He's just as cool as a cucumber. Made it home.
A little bit of crosswash to deal with coming through there as well, two boats. So.
Unfortunately, we ended up 38th, so we got seated in the grid takeoffs for the start of the first part of the race at 37. By the time we got to the end of the first leg, we were in 23rd place, and then we blew our start on the return leg, and that pushed us right back to the finishing position of number 38. A bit disappointing in the end result, but the overall event just made it worthwhile. It was an awesome weekend. Finally crossed the line. I was stoked that we'd gone there and back and made it. We talked about this for 2 years. Finally got there this time. Glad I crossed the line, glad I started it, glad I finished it, and glad we survived, and it was an awesome team event. No complaints whatsoever.